Immediately jumped out of my chair. Poké Gold, there are currently 2 ways to obtain it. If you're wondering why you don't get Butterfrees or Lapras, they expire for promo B pack. Poké Ball first, Professor's Research first. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket and let's do our free pulls together. So today I'm actually going to open all of them as Pikachu packs. Why? Because I'm actually looking for Caterpies and Metapods. Believe it or not, I do not have a single Caterpie or Metapod. But I have Butterfrees from the promo pack, so yeah, I feel like I need to build up my grass deck. But this is the Jigglypuff, Nidorina, I needed that, Ponyta, Mindfu, and Lilligant. Alright, so no Caterpie or Metapod. I'm also hoping to get the Wigglytuff EX, the rainbow bordered one. I think that would be like my chase from this pack. Although the Zapdos, the rainbow bordered Zapdos would be really nice as well. Second pack, let's see what we get. We got the Helioptile, the Caterpie, exactly what I needed. Nidorino, and a Snorlax. And that was a new Snorlax as well. Alright, so we got our Caterpie. Let's see whether or not we're gonna get lucky with the Metapod that we're looking for now. Alright, the last pack. Let's see if we get anything nice. Okay, so we got Nidoran, Ekans, Sandslash, Sandshrew, and Parasect. So no EX cards, no full art cards. It looks like our lucky streak has ran out, and I say that because yesterday I pulled a Venusaur EX. So that was really nice. And then if you guys are following up to date with the community stuff, like the community tab on my YouTube, I posted this 2 days ago. And yeah, it sucks when you don't get what you want from Wonder Pick, knowing that your selection has a determining factor of what you get, right? I made up for it yesterday when I pulled this, and I was so excited. I'm telling you, like when I saw the card flip over and I saw the Mewtwo EX, I immediately jumped out of my chair. And that was like a very exciting moment for me. Let's see what is up with the Wonder Pick. Is there anything that I want? That Lapras is so beautiful. But yeah, I don't. Whoa, look at that. Double Misties. Let me show you guys the cards that I pulled yesterday. So we pulled this Magnificent Beauty from our Mewtwo pack. And then I got super lucky in Wonder Pick and I pulled this little bad boy, the Mewtwo EX. But I don't have any other good cards to build a deck around Mewtwo, so that will be a work in progress. But yeah, that is the reason why I picked Pikachu today, because I do want to build out my grass type deck. Now that I have the Venusaur EX, I also have the full art Erica, which is nice. I have an extra Erica card, but I don't have Executor. I have an Execute, but no Executor, so it's a work in progress. So I want to talk to you guys about Poké Gold because I did receive this question, and I figured if one person's asking it, there's going to be plenty of you guys that are probably wondering the same thing. But when it comes to Poké Gold, there are currently 2 ways to obtain it. One is you pay in store, and the other is a very time-consuming thing. It's through leveling up. You have to level up your account if you want to obtain Poké Gold, and you get 1 bar of Poké Gold every time you level up, and for every 5 levels, you gain an extra bar of gold. So that's level 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. You gain 2 bars of gold for those levels. The current maximum level is capped at level 50, which allows free-to-play players to get a total of 60 Poké Gold. So you see here, I have 15. I'm level 14 though. I got that extra because at level 10, I got 2 bars instead of 1. So I hope this helped some of you guys in case you were wondering or you just didn't know. And in case you're wondering how I got to the screen, on the bottom right, you'll click that and then you select item and then you get this page. So these are all my items that I'm currently hoarding. So I saw this question in our Discord and I thought it was an interesting one because it was actually one that I was thinking about a couple days ago as well. But this user asked, how do you see how many likes you get on your display or binders? And thank you so much to Drakuriel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Phaedros pointed out that if you go to my cards, then either binders or display boards, you'll see on the top right over here how many likes you received. And now you know, I've been through this screen so many times, but I totally missed this little area here. So I thought that would be fun to share as well. And I do want to apologize for something I said in yesterday's video. I mentioned that for the promo cards, it's a 1 in 5 chance of picking out each card. It seems like it's not true. There are certain rates for this. And thank you to Phaedros for sharing this. The data miners released the odds of the Lapras pack. So if you're wondering why you don't get Butterfrees or Lapras, this is probably why. So let's see, looking at this, I guess I'm pretty lucky because as you can see, my Lapras is tied with my Mankey, and Mankey is more common. It's just as common as Clefairy and Pikachu's at 23%, while Butterfree is at 15% and Lapras is at 12%. The more you know. I also want to point out, for those of you that may not know, the Wonder Pick event going on right now, the Meowth one, you have until 6 days to redeem all of this, and it's important you do so because the shop ticket events, they expire once it's gone. So the only downside is I have only Shine Dust left to redeem, and it takes quite some time to click through all of that. I wish there was a way to just redeem them all in bulk, but yeah, definitely do that if you haven't yet. You can find that in the shop section. You toggle from main to limited time events, and then you'll see the Wonder Pick event going on. And speaking of Wonder Pick, as we saw in yesterday's video, there is a rumored Bulbasaur and Magnamite event coming up, which turns out to be the next Wonder Pick event. Shout out to Poké Girl Lauren, because this is where I pulled my information from. But as you can see by this screenshot, this is what the next cards are going to look like. So Bulbasaur and Magnamite. So cute, right? So on the topic of new cards, Poké Girl Lauren also revealed that these are what the new promo packs are going to look like. So I'm guessing this is going to take over the Lapras EX drop, and it's going to be some sort of, I don't know, Venusaur EX drop. The cards are beautiful. Well, the card, this one right here, the Venusaur one, beautiful. And it does make me wonder, like, why for the EX one here, it's not full art, but the next one we are. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. The full art is beautiful and I'm really excited. So what are you guys excited for? I'm the most excited for the Venusaur because I like to collect full art. I mainly play this to collect full art cards that I find cute and beautiful. So this is something that is very exciting to me as well. And the last thing that I wanted to share, I put out a little question on our community section about any misplays that you guys have done or anything interesting that you've seen your opponent do. This one stood out to me in particular because I did see a lot of conversations around whether or not you should play Poké Ball first, Professor's Research first. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there are just some people that say the ordering matters, but at the same time it depends really what your objective is. So I do want to give a huge shout out to our friend over here that really put it down in plain terms for us to understand. But basically, yes, if you put your Pokeball first, it increases the chance of Oak drawing something that isn't a basic Pokemon card. So just as a refresher, the Pokeball draws out a basic card while Professor's Research draws out 2 random cards. So if you are oaking first, it increases the chance that your Pokeball will find the thing that you're looking for. So this is a scenario. You have a deck and you only have 4 basic cards. You have 2 Mewtwo's and 2 Routes. And right now in your hand, you only have 1 Mewtwo, but you really want that Routes. So your odds of pulling a Routes with the Pokeball right now is at 66% because you have 2 Routes and 1 Mewtwo in there. So that is a 2 out of 3. Now, your chances increase even higher of pulling a Routes if you do your Oak first, because let's say you use your Oak card and it happens to draw out the second Mewtwo. Now, if you draw your Pokeball card, you have a guaranteed chance of finding the Routes that you need. So thank you so much for sharing this little tip, and I hope this makes your battle decisions a little better and in your favor as well. Thank you so much to everyone else who also commented on the community question. I loved reading what you guys had to say, and I think for me, if I were to give one that I did a misplay, is I'm using my fire deck a lot, right? So I have instances where I prematurely evolve my Pokemon. So let's say I have Moltres at active and I only have 1 Sizzlipede at bench, and then the next turn I evolve my Sizzlipede to a Centriscourge. What happens is if my opponent has a Sabrina, I'm forced to pull out my Moltres and put in my Centriskorch, which can be an issue because if I'm not ready or I haven't built up to it or I just failed all my Moltres coin flips, which seems to happen sometimes, then I'm pretty much screwed, you know? And the cost of retreating that Centriskorch is 3, which is quite pricey. So don't make my mistake and prematurely evolve unless you really need to evolve it. And with that, I end the video. I hope you guys learned something new. If you have any other tips or tricks, feel free to send them in the comment section. I'm sure everyone else would really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it every time you do. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck on your pulls, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.